Well, if you're looking for a budget gaming monitor under 10,000 rupees, then you need to check this monitor. This is LG 24GS65F. Well, the name is bigger than my future. Well, this monitor comes with 1080p resolution, IPS panel, 180Hz and 1 millisecond response time. Sounds crazy, right? Well, let's talk all of this in this video. So it comes with 1920 by 1080p resolution, and on a 24-inch screen, 1080p looks fine at normal desk distance. So this monitor comes with 92 ppi, pixel per inch, and it is not that sharp compared to 2K or 4K monitors. Well, if you keep the monitor at a good distance, the text looks sharp. So this monitor comes with IPS panel. So IPS is basically in-plane switching. IPS panel is generally better than VA and TN panel because of its color reproduction and viewing angle. And it's a good thing that LG is giving IPS panel in this price segment. So out of the box, this monitor comes with pre-calibrated colors, so you don't have to really adjust the colors. But if you are that kind of person who needs customized colors, then you can definitely calibrate the colors according to your taste. For majority of the people, you don't have to adjust any colors. Well, the viewing angles are also great on this panel. So if you look the monitor from left, right, top, bottom, the image appears consistent and the image does not wash out. So that's the advantage of this panel. And also the viewing angles are 178 degrees. So that means you can bring in your friends, family members or anyone. You can watch a movie or play games. So that's the advantage of this panel. Well, this monitor also has 99% sRGB and it is actually claimed on their website. And I'm not sure about the 99% sRGB because of course it's a budget monitor. You can't expect some great color accuracy, but still you can do basic color grading, video editing, Photoshop and other everyday tasks on this monitor without any issue. So the maximum brightness of this display is 300 nits. So 300 nits is not that great, but still if you're using it in a bright sunny day or with windows open, you can still view the text and images on the display. But still I advise you to put curtains or make your room dark before using the panel because you get that great color. You won't feel any reflection on the monitor, so that is advised. And also the contrast ratio. So contrast ratio is 1000:1 on this panel. So you can't expect some higher contrast level on this panel, especially IPS panel. So typically VA panels will be having higher contrast levels even on budget monitors. So talking about the IPS glow, yes, this panel has IPS glow and it is clearly visible in dark, and it is also very common in IPS panel. So every IPS panel comes with IPS glow by default, so you have to live with it. And if you don't want IPS glow, then you should definitely buy OLED monitor, and you know the price of OLED monitor. Now the biggest highlight of this monitor is its 180Hz refresh rate, which is great in this price segment. Well, everything feels very smooth compared to 60Hz or 144Hz. Mouse movement, scrolling or even in-game motion feels fluid. Now this monitor comes with 1 millisecond of response time and it's G2G. So GTG is gray to gray, and it basically means how quickly the pixels shift from one shade of gray to another shade of gray. So some motion blur is visible in very fast scenes in competitive gaming, and it is very common at this price segment. Now this monitor comes with NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync, and because of this there will be zero screen tearing, and also this will be supporting variable refresh rate, so you get to experience zero screen tearing. So basically your monitor communicates with the graphics driver, and both of these matches the frame rate, and because of that the gameplay experience will be very smooth. Now the input lag is also very low on this panel, which is great for esport titles. So we played multiple games on this monitor like GTA 5, Forza Horizon 5, Valorant and many other games, and overall the gaming experience is great on this monitor. So we also use this monitor for video editing and normal office work, so overall the experience is good. So don't expect to do high-end color grading on this monitor, it is not possible. Just basic video editing, Photoshop and other stuff you can easily do. The IPS panel helps with consistent colors in video editing, so we didn't face any issues in video editing. And also the text looks clear for document, PDF and regular browsing. So one strong point of the monitor is its stand. So you get an ergonomic stand which has height adjustment, tilt adjustment and pivot options. So you can keep your monitor in portrait mode and edit short videos, or you can also watch YouTube shorts and Instagram reels, which is very fun to watch it on a big screen. So the stand feels like a tank and it doesn't wobble. It is sturdy and stable. So now you also get standard VESA mount on this monitor. So you can mount your monitor on monitor arm or to the wall. So in the back side of the monitor you get one HDMI port, one display port, headphone out port and power input port. So these are all the ports you get. Now I'll tell you all the downsides of this monitor. The first thing is no inbuilt speaker. So this monitor doesn't come with inbuilt speaker. Second thing is build quality. So build quality is not that solid. It feels plasticky. It is not that sturdy, so it wobbles. So you get a cheap plastic feeling with this monitor. You can definitely ignore the build quality of this monitor as long as you are not moving the monitor. So just keep it on the table and forget it. So the third thing is connectivity. So unfortunately you get only one HDMI port. So many brands in this price segment offers at least two HDMI port, but this one gets only one HDMI port. Now the fourth thing is IPS glow, and this monitor has some IPS glow and you can definitely ignore. And number 5 is HDR performance. So you won't get that cinematic level of HDR experience. It is just a basic HDR mode. You get HDR with 300 nits of brightness.
So that was all about the monitor, and now the real question, who should buy this monitor? So if you are a gamer and you combine gaming with office work, productivity and video editing, then this monitor makes complete sense. So you should definitely buy this monitor. But if your main priority is not gaming, like you mostly do office work, productivity or video editing, then this is not the right choice. So you are buying the wrong monitor. So there are better monitors available in the market. You should check it out.
If you have any doubts, just ask me in the comment box and I am here to answer all your questions. This is Krishna signing off. Goodbye.